Welcome back. Well, you might be missing the soothing sounds of the Bakersfield Symphony Orchestra, but don't worry, 23ABC has you covered. Next weekend, we'll be airing the Symphony's special Thanksgiving performance. And joining us this morning to talk about that show is Bakersfield Symphony Orchestra conductor Stelian Kirov. Good morning, Stelian. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, of course. So can you tell us, what will you guys be performing and what can our viewers look forward to?
Yes, obviously, as the pandemic hit, we were looking for different opportunities. We had to adjust, and we decided that there are two key components in our programming. One is to involve the community in the best possible way. And in our first concert, as you know, Tyler Peck performed with us. She danced with us. And for this second concert, actually, we're having members of the community place as soloists. Dr. Matthew Malloridge, who is absolutely extraordinary surgeon, but also he's a fabulous pianist. So we're having him perform with us, and also Brian Shee, who is a fabulous young violinist, up and coming. So the whole program is mostly Mozart. There will be two piano concerti, the fifth violin concerto, the 36th symphony. There will be a manuscript, a Mozart real manuscript that Dr. Malloridge owns, that which he will bring to the concert hall, and we will open the program actually with a piece by William Grant Still, A Mother and Child. And this is also the second part of our programming. We are very much wanting to include composers who were not as performed as we believe they should be performed, and Grant Still, a fabulous African-American composer, who is also part of the program.
Sounds like an awesome show with really impressive talent. So how do you guys approach this performance during a pandemic, knowing that it's not going to be in front of a live audience? Correct.
We're just happy to be back playing together, but also we are following all the safety guidelines. We all have temperature checks. Everybody is socially distanced, so people are really apart, which makes it interesting performing together, but it is possible, and I feel as artists we should do everything that we can to bring live music to our audiences.
Definitely. So could you go into detail about what your rehearsal process has been like, during the pandemic, having to include social distancing and all that?
Right. I have to speak louder because I'm wearing a mask, of course. And it's, not much changed, except that we have to adjust. That we are playing because we are playing further apart. And we, of course, have to keep socially distanced in the breaks as well. When we are taking a break intermission, we also need to be careful with this. But everybody has been following guidelines very well, and so far things are moving forward.
Great, and we're running out of time, but just really fast, I just want to ask you, how does it feel to still be making a show happen despite the circumstances?
It feels inspiring because nothing like this ever happened before, and I feel that this is new grounds for us, which is scary but also exciting, and as artists we need to embrace it and move forward.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We can't wait for that show. Once again, that show will be airing right here on 23ABC on November 22nd at 3:30 p.m.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, of course. And let's bring back